Hi, this is Tom's Tuts, and today's tutorial is on how to do text like this. As you see, this T's gone really far across, and some of you might be struggling with doing that, so I'm going to teach you how to do that today. Sorry about this bit up here, my computer's just froze that there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and create a new file. The width is going to be 500 and the height's 200. Make sure you have a transparent background this time. You don't want it white, you want it transparent. Right, so then it'll just leave you with this. Well, it's going to sound stupid, but now we're just going to fill in the transparent background so that and make it white, and then we're going to call this layer just background for a minute. Okay, right, and now we just want to get text, and if you're gonna do like one big letter and then other letters are small, I'm just gonna put I'll just put Tom's Tuts again, so you can just put the text back. Make sure you have the text black. Make sure the first text is about 70. I'm just gonna put that in the middle there, and one sec, see if we can scale this up a bit. 80. You can put it to 90 if you want. I'm going to leave mine at 90, and yeah, accept that. And now you're left with just a T, and now you just want to create the rest of your text. I'm going to put that back down to 70. No, actually 80. It's 10 points lower. Oh, we'll just leave it at 70 then if you don't fit in that. Right, yeah. Oh. So we got Tom's Tuts. You just need to extend this a little. Move that into place. Right there, that's in place. Now you're just left with that. So it pretty much kind of looks like it just says exactly what you want it to say. And it's all joined together, except from the T looks a bit odd, so I'm just gonna leave it there actually. Right, so yeah, we're left with that. And now with the T you want to right click it and then go on create work path. As you see, it doesn't look like it's done much, but if you go to paths over here, you got a work path here. If you double click on it and name it T or whatever letter it is that you're using, and now if you see this T, you can just turn it off, and then you've got this brief outline of that letter. So if we're gonna keep that turned off now, and if you zoom in, Control plus or Z, and then zoom in with the magnifying glass, you want this tool here, the path selection tool, and you're gonna click on it, and then it should bring up these. I'm just going to click right in the center of this and hold down shift, and that should drag it right across until you're comfortable with where it is. I'm going to do this with both sides, make it not all the way on that side, but just like that. And I want a point on this edge, so I'm just going to click it without holding shift or anything and bring this corner back here. So as you see, I've got the outline of the text that I want. So now I'm just going to click off here, and it should take off all these dots, and if you click on the T, it's still like that. So what you want to do is go up here. No, actually you want to go on paths, double click on it. Wait, double click on it. I don't want to select that. Right, or you could just right click on it and go make selection. Okay, for some reason mine wasn't working. And now you want to go back to your layers, and on your top layer, make sure that's highlighted. You want to click on new layer so it makes one above that. Now you want to press Control I or not. Sometimes it might work pressing Control I, or you can just get the fill bucket and fill that in black, and then you can press Control D to deselect it, or right click, deselect. So now you're just left with this. I kind of want to make this text a little smaller because that bit's inside. So if you make this down to 60, yeah, that'll do. There. Right, so now we've got Tom's Tarts. So if you look back on this one, we've got this cool colour and it fades down, and we've got this cool texture here. So how I done that is I'm going to zoom back out by Control minus. So it's like this, and now what you want to do, you don't really need this T now, so you can just put that in the trash can. And now you're left with 3 layers. This layer we pretty much won't need unless you want a background for it. You can just muck around with that. Like you could get some brushes, wherever my brush is, there is. Get some cool brushes and add a bit of smoke or whatnot. You could, whoa, that's a big brush. Scale that down. Right, add some smoke. Oh, just like add some random smoky patches. No, I don't like that actually. Don't like that one though. There, you can just add some random smoke patches, or you could just delete it at the end. That's what I'm going to do. So now you can just like double click on this, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to, one sec. Oh. First of all, we want to do this, like this colour, this cool colour. So we're going to go to back to this one, double click on it, and then gradient overlay. And then you want to click on this. You most probably won't have this one. This is the one that I'm using. You most probably won't have it. How you would do it is, one sec, just get it up. Right, you've got black down here. You want your black colour down here, and then you want your light blue. The colour for the light blue is 00AEEF. That's the colour that I'm using, and the black colour is just pretty much right down in that corner, pitch black, all zeros. And yeah, that's how you get that colour, and then it just looks like that. And now we want to add the stroke. We want to put the stroke down to 3, so it isn't too thick. And we also want the bevel and emboss. We want to put the depth up to like a cool size, about 317, and the size about 8 or 10, that would do. Don't really want to soften it, so put that down to 0. And you want to untick use global light and bring it like top left of this, about 124 and 69. 124 angle and 69 altitude. And now you've kind of got that cool bit, and if you click on texture, that's what gives you that little cool texture that I have. So we've pretty much just done that now. That's all done, but it's only on that letter. See, look, all done. So what we're going to do now is just bring this up, right click, copy layer style, then highlight this one, right click again, and go paste layer style. You see that they're exactly the same now. But what I'm going to do is double click on this, and then for the stroke I want to put it down to 2. No, actually just leave it at 3. You can mess around with it a little bit, but I'm just going to delete this background now because we don't really need it. Unless you want to, like, one sec, I'm going to use my rubber. I won't rub out any of that. No, don't worry about it. Unless you want to get your gradient tool, which could be underneath your bucket, and you can just like get a colour or whatnot and click, hold shift, bring it up, get a nice background. Like, just mess around with it for a bit, see what you think looks best. or you can just like create your own. Like you could, I want to change colour, thank you. Right, you could just like change loads of different colours, but with like black, and then have like white up here. Yeah, just mess around with it, do what you want. Just do that. See what that looks like. Just muck around. That looks stupid. But yeah, I'm just going to delete my background so it has a transparent background, and I'm going to save it as a save for web and device one, because that keeps it like all good quality and everything, and doesn't like change anything on it. Like if you save it, just save as and save it as a JPEG or a PNG file, it doesn't really, it kind of like takes off the quality a bit. But if you save it like this, it pretty much stays the same. But I've already got one for it, so I'm just gonna not save that. But yeah, if you save it like that, it gets better quality on it. So thanks for watching. This was Tom's Tuts with another Photoshop tutorial. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and peace.